Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Joker. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be doing another Destiny 2 PvP build. This is going to be on my Stasis Hunter. I've been playing around with it, and I've been using an exotic sidearm that's actually pretty crazy. Before we get into that though, go ahead and hit that like button on the video and subscribe to the channel, helping boy out. But yeah, we're going to be going into this PvP build that I have like set up for my Stasis Hunter. You see the drip? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so let's see. First, we're going to start off with the weapon that we're going to be focusing around and like the exotic of choice. So we're going to be using the Cryosthesia 77K. It's actually really disgusting. It's a 260 RPM sidearm. Really good effect. It has an alternate firing mode called the LN2 burst, where you basically can charge it up and you can freeze enemies on impact. It's disgusting. It's kind of like a better, not gonna say better kill clip, but basically, you get a kill with this gun, right? Once you get a kill, you get the buff for the LN2 ready like burst or whatever. Then you're gonna hold square down, and then you like fire that shot out, right? So when you fire that, it hits a guardian. It literally freezes them literally on impact. It's like disgusting. So definitely try that with a catalyst for it. You basically shattering a frozen target refills weapons magazine from reserves. So that's actually good too. But I don't really use that like a whole lot. It doesn't like matter to me, but I mean it's an added benefit. So like it is what it is. For our weapon of choice, like for your like energy, it's literally up to you. You know, I always recommend like a long range gun if you're gonna use a sidearm. You know, probably like a sniper, honestly. Yeah. So I have like the sniper here equipped with that. And you know how I do with the quick access sling, target adjuster, and stuff on like that for the snipers. So if you look at my 1,000-yard stare, this is just nothing crazy here. I just have snapshot on it, target adjuster for the aim assist. And then heavy, that's literally down 100% preference, so that's all that is. Then the Mask of Bacchus is the exotic helmet we're going to be using. Now this one's crazy. It basically turns your dodge into like a little teleport like shift or whatever. So we'll go into that. And you'll see, let me get to the like ability. So light shift, that's the ability of the exotic. It replaces your stasis subclass dodge ability with a longer range, faster moving shift that partially cloaks you during use. It's really cool because you're like slightly invis for a sec when you do it, but like the initial like speed burst, it's really cool because we're basically what we're doing is when we dodge, the way I have the build set up is that we're dodging near enemies and it slows them down, making them for like easy pickings basically. Right? So, and I'll show you like how it all synergizes with the build and everything. And standard for Crucible, you gotta run 100 recovery, like no matter what. I feel like if you're playing Crucible, you're not at 100 recovery. Either you can't get there or you just don't know what you're doing, man. I'll be honest. And then 100 discipline so we can get those grenades, and I'll show you what we're using. We're gonna go into the Revenant subclass, and I'll show you what we're doing for our aspects and all that. So for our dodge, we use the Marksman's dodge just because it literally reloads, and it's a faster cooldown. So basically, like for Gambler's dodge, it's 38 seconds. You get almost a 10-second difference. So I just rather just use Marksman's dodge on that. The jump, it all comes down to preference. But like you guys see in my videos, I always use strafe jump. It's definitely a more competitive jump. You can change directions on the fly. Really good for juking people out. For the melee, we use Withering Blade because there's literally no other choice. But it's really cool. You throw like a little like stasis shuriken and it like slows them down when you hit them with it. Now for the grenade, this is ridiculous, right? So we're using the Duskfield grenade. Like it's so good, it's not even funny. I can't stress that. So basically, a grenade that shatters on impact, leaving behind a field that slows targets and freezes those who do not leave the volume. This grenade is so good for like locking down like areas, like securing like orbs and stuff like that. Literally, all right. So like I'm gonna include my trials gameplay, and you're gonna like see stuff like that too. So like with the dust field, you can literally throw the dust field on like the orb, and like while they're like trying to get like the res, they can't because it's damaging them and it's slowing them. So you can literally lock stuff like down, control like the playing field to like your style. It's really crazy. This is easily I think the best grenade on like Stasis, at least for Hunter, right? We're gonna go into our aspects. We have Touch of Winter. This gives you 2 fragment slots, and basically your Glacier, Dust Field, and Cold Snap grenades have enhanced functionality, and basically gives your grenades like an extra little something to it. But for the Dust Field, it increases the slow field size and creates a small stasis crystal on impact. So the slow field size, I think that's basically like the radius of it, so it's just making it affect a wider like radius. And then for the Winter Shroud, we're gonna be using that. And it gives you, like I said, another 2 fragment slots. Dodging slows nearby targets. So it's crazy because when you use the massive backrest, you literally quick dodge. It slows them down. You get the cleanup with the cryosthesia. Then you use the like the weapon ability, right? You hold square or whatever your reload button is for the alternate firing mode. Then you just freeze them. And you just get another free kill. And there's like a loop we follow, so it's really crazy. Now for our fragments, we run Whisper of Durance for that plus 10 strength. But that's not why we run it. We run it for the ability, of course. So slows from your ability last longer. So when you slow them, the dust field grenade and your massive backrest dodge, it's lasts longer. And so that's just self-explanatory. We use the Whisper of Refraction. Defeating slowed or frozen targets grants you ability energy, and that's like really good because it gets your dodge back faster, right? Now the only thing about massive backrest is when you use it, it puts you like on a slight like timer cooldown for your melee ability, not your melee, your class ability or your dodge to start charging back again. But we get it so fast that it doesn't even matter. But yeah, you definitely want to have that. Right, we have the Whisper of Chains. While you are near frozen targets or a friendly stasis crystal, you take reduced damage from targets. It gives you a plus 10 recovery. I haven't tested it to see like how much it works like in PV like P. I'm pretty sure it does because I feel like I get like a little like resistance or whatever. But it's cool because you always have frozen targets around you. You know what I'm saying, with the way the build runs. So it's good, and it gives you plus 10 recovery. That's honestly why I have it. But yeah. Then for our last fragment, we use the Whisper of Conduction. And this is just mainly for the plus 10 resilience, plus 10 intellect. But nearby stasis shards track to your position, so that way you don't have to like go out of your way like looking for them and stuff like that. But yeah, it is what it is. And then for like basically like all my like armor mods and stuff like that, usually I have like a theme going on. What I won't do in like future videos is say exactly what I have like for the mods, unless it's like a specific build where I change it up. But it's typically always like the same thing. So you'll see like I'll have like stasis targeting, arc targeting. This is actually should be because I have the philotactic spiral. That's why you'll see that. But basically, you just want to have the targeting or like for whatever like weapon you have equipped. That's literally how that goes. I don't want to go into explaining all that. Then for our gauntlets, we have arc dexterity. If you're running a void weapon, you use void dexterity. That's basically the gist of it. We have bolstering detonation. Right, so bolstering detonation, when you use your class ability, when you use your grenade, it grants you class ability like energy, so you get your dodges back quicker. We also use the grenade kickstart. That's really good because when you use a grenade, it gives you more charge for another one. And then for like your chest piece, literally, I don't think it matters like too much in Crucible. I just just reduce flinch. That's all you can really like get. So, if you're running a stasis build, harmonic, it's actually cheaper to just run that and you get the same benefit than like the 3 costs of that. So, yeah, literally the mods, like they're, it's all just whatever. Right. And then for your boots, you use stasis weapon surge because this actually does give you a slight damage boost, and then we run, obviously run recuperation because it gives you health when you pick up the orb and you're generating orbs like crazy. Literally just dodging and like getting a kill, you do an orb or like a rapid kill, double kill, whatever, you get your orbs. So yeah, that's all that is. On the cloak, right, you just run like the Reaper. You could run double Reaper if you want. I run the one so I can get the double bombers. Because I'm just all about the dust field grenades, man. Like, they're really disgusting. I try to get them up as fast as possible. You'll see that's why I have 100 discipline. Right? And yeah, that's all there is to it. My standard for Crucible, like I said, 100 recovery. You need that absolutely, like, no matter what. I think it's 100% mandatory. But yeah, I hope you guys like the build. Watch my gameplay, and you'll see how it plays out for yourself. Have a good one. And this is your boy Joker signing out. Peace.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left. Surround is yours. Go fight. They better run. One minute left, my friend. Opponent revived. Only one enemy is left. They should have known better than to stop. Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend. Opponent revived. One enemy is left. The match is yours. Celebrate. I will join you.